Good morning, Saturday morning. I could never come round quick enough for me for park run. I absolutely love park run, as you can probably all tell. Today, I think it's just gone 7 o'clock. Just a quick trip down the M1 to Dishley to do the park run there. So set off now and catch up once we get there. Car park on the right that we can park in, I believe, opposite the cricket pitch. So as you can see behind me, the volunteers are just setting up the signs for the car park. It's not necessarily a big car park, but there's just to be plenty of parking in there. The sign does say that the car park closes. I'm just going to have to turn around and have a look. Well, they folded that bit over. I think it's like 10:30 or 11 o'clock, but most people should have finished park run, I suppose, by then. It is just a short walk down this way to the start of the park run. So today at Dishley, this is going to be event number 130. The postcode I used to get here was L11 5FJ. Access is off Cotton Way through the Bishop Meadow Wealdon Road Industrial Estate. And if you walk down this way and go to the left, there is a Rugby Club and there are toilets there as well. So this is the Rugby Club. There's toilets in there, and after the park run this is where people come for a drink. There's seating inside and there are some benches outside as well. So I'm by the Rugby Club, which is where the first timers welcome is. They'll do a better description of the course, but briefly it's a flat rural grass and trail course. You do a couple of laps on the playing field in front of the Rugby Club, and then it's a snaking loop along footpaths and the canal and the river. So I'll just turn it around and you can see this is the field and then it goes off into the distance. Just going back to the Rugby Club now to listen to the first timers welcome. One thing Marshall just did say to me was that dogs aren't allowed on this park run. You can bring buggies with children in, but no dogs.
Do we have, first of all, any first-time park runners? Anyone for whom it's their first ever park run? No? Okay. That's good news, because that makes my job a lot easier. Today is my first time doing a first-timer briefing, but I have run this park run quite a few times before, so hopefully we're all good. Let's take a look at today's course. So, we'll be starting in about 10 minutes time just there where that green dot is, which is just where everybody's starting to make their way to. You can probably make out the luminous green sign over there and where some marshals are on the side. We start there, we do a lap of the field, and then we go over a little humpback bridge, I'm sure everyone can see, and then we do our first part of the lake. It's a lovely flat course here, you'll be pleased to know, it's a beautiful course. We don't have, rather we do share the course with other people. Sometimes some fisher people around the lake, people walking dogs and so on. But at the start line, we'll hear of any hazards. But generally, it's fine. Nothing to worry about. So we just go around the lake. There's usually one or two little branches and things to duck around, but generally it's pretty good. Come back around, and then we run the first part along the towpath there, and then we kind of cut in halfway mark. So you can see you'll see runners just coming on the other way. The halfway mark is all the way over there, what we call Poo Corner. A couple of reasons for that. First of all, there's a dogway spin there, and also there's a Pooh Bear that we have as a mascot there. We've got marshals, we've got a good number of marshals this week all around the course, so don't worry about getting lost or anything. And then you double back on yourselves, run along the towpath, quite a long run along the towpath there. Again, it's pretty wide, nothing to worry about from a health and safety point of view. There's a couple of little bridgy bits that go up no more than a metre or something like that, but it's all fun, and with a nice dry day like today, shouldn't be any slip hazards. And we come through just here, we do a little, again, just a little kind of back on ourselves, through the park, or through the field, and then we come back over a little bridge here, and we do the last bit around the lake, come back over the first bridge, and then it's our final run around the field again, until we end up just there. You see where there looks like some tents, there's actually a football stadium. Our finish line is down there, so just where you can see that chap holding a very heavy looking rope indeed, that is where the finish line will be. It's a nice straight line. If you have any children, please, if they are under 11, keep them nice and close. If they're 12 and above, that they can run at their own pace. But if you feel like overtaking your children, or your children feel like overtaking you on that last straight, finishing straight, you can head down to the bottom. Any questions about the course at all? Good stuff. And again, one more time, just to double check, everyone here knows how parkrun works. You've all got your runner numbers, your barcodes, all of that sort of stuff, so I don't need to go through the first time parkrunner thing. Fantastic. We are a no dog course here, but I don't see any pets here, so that's all good. In which case, I think you're all good. Enjoy the parkrun. I'll see you finishing around about 30 minutes today for the first time, I hope. Make your way over there, where everyone else is heading, and we'll see you in a few minutes' time. Thank you.
Everyone walking across to the start, which is in the next field. Looks like it could be 200 plus this weekend.
Good morning! Welcome to Dishley Parkrun, and it's our birthday today. We're 4! Woo! We have a couple of milestones today. We've got Charlie doing 50 with you today. Please keep them within arm's reach. We are, until they go through the blue gate just before the final straight, then they can sprint off and beat you to the finish. We are a no-dog course, so please don't run the event with a dog. And please can we give a great big enormous thank you to all of our amazing volunteers. Give them a wave, my thumbs up if you go faster, and thank you. We wouldn't be here without them, we wouldn't be able to run. And so if anybody would like to join us and have a go at volunteering, please give speak to one of us at the end and we can take your details or sign up for our volunteer email. Just a note about one of the car parks. The second car park as you're driving in, the one on the left before the bridge, that car park is locked when we leave here. So please make sure you're out of that car park by soonish after 10 because it will be locked as soon as we go and we don't want you to be locked in as has happened recently. The course is looking good today. There is a few overhanging branches, so please be careful as you go round. There's an odd one along the canal, there's one just across this first bridge, and as you're coming back towards Hole in the Hedge, please don't get a branch in the eye. Okay, timekeepers, are we ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
You get tired.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, great for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Keep your position. Tremendous.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you for volunteering.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh. As you can see, barcode scanning is just as you come out the finish funnel. You can't really miss it. You can see lots of finishers now.
Well done. Brilliant.
Sprint it in! Come on, let's finish it off!
Well done.
Well done, brilliant. Well done. Well done.
That fast since.
No, I've done it in an hour once, I don't think I could do it again. But yeah, I'm not.
Well, that's park run number 222 done at Dishley. A wonderful course. Very nice. Very hot today as well. It's 101 locations. I've passed the 100 now. They mentioned on the briefing about volunteering. Come and talk to the run director. They'll find a role for you, either on the week you turn up or for future weeks. And you can register on the parkrun website page for this parkrun or any parkrun under volunteer tab. There's an email address you can email, and in your parkrun profile you can also opt in for emails. Something I heard or read recently was if you opt in for emails about your local parkrun, you will also get emails when it's cancelled as well. I've heard recently of a few being cancelled, and the run director saying people were still turning up for it because they weren't aware it had been cancelled. So if you've enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for a new video each week from a different parkrun location. I'm just going to go and get a tea now in the coffee shop, and then today it's not too bad, it's just probably about an hour's drive home. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch up next week.